Hello and welcome to ThePrint. I am Aamaan, and in our Great Speeches series today, we look at Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru's address in the Constituent Assembly on 25th November 1947. This statement came just over a month after Jammu and Kashmir's accession to India on 26th October 1947. Nehru was explaining to the Assembly the circumstances that led to India's military intervention in Kashmir following tribal raids from Pakistan. He laid out India's position on Kashmir's accession and addressed Pakistani accusations of fraud and conspiracy. So, why revisit this speech now? Today marks the 78th anniversary of Jammu and Kashmir's accession to India. Even as the fundamental concern about Pakistan's alleged support to armed infiltration into Kashmir remains unresolved, Nehru began by addressing the question of why India did not pressure Kashmir to accede immediately after independence. We did not put the slightest pressure on the state to accede to the Indian dominion because we realized that Kashmir was in a very difficult position. We did not want a mere accession from the top, but an association in accordance with the will of her people. Nehru described how Pakistan attempted to economically coerce Kashmir into accession by cutting off essential supplies. He said serious external pressure was being applied on Kashmir by the Pakistan authorities by refusing to send to Kashmir supplies vital to the needs of the people, such as food, grains, salt, sugar, and petrol. The Prime Minister recounted the escalation of violence through armed raids from West Punjab into Jammu province. He said armed bands moved into the Jammu province from the neighboring districts of West Punjab, committed serious acts of depredation on the local inhabitants, burnt villages and towns. Nehru explained how organized tribal forces equipped with modern weapons threatened Srinagar in late October, forcing India's intervention. He said large armed bands consisting both of tribesmen from the frontier and ex-servicemen had broken through Muzaffarabad and were marching on Srinagar, equipped with Bren guns, machine guns, mortars, and flamethrowers. If we had delayed the decision even by 24 hours, Srinagar would have fallen. We could not possibly accept, under any circumstances, the ruin of Kashmir by brutal and irresponsible raiders. Nehru outlined the conditions India attached to accepting Kashmir's accession and made a crucial commitment about determining Kashmir's final status through popular consultation. He said, we made it perfectly clear to the Maharaja that his government must be carried on in future according to the popular will and that Sheikh Abdullah should be charged with the formation of an interim government. As soon as law and order had been restored in Kashmir and her soil cleared of the invaders, the question of the state's succession should be settled by reference to the people. Nehru praised Kashmir's civilian population for their unity under Sheikh Abdullah's leadership in defending Srinagar. He said, Hindus, Muslims, and Sikhs all joined together under him to throw back the enemy and to save Kashmir, their common heritage. The Prime Minister directly addressed Pakistan's role in organizing the invasion, presenting evidence against their claims. He said, we have sufficient evidence to demonstrate that the whole business of the Kashmir raids was deliberately organized by high officials of the Pakistan government. They helped the tribesmen, they supplied them with the implements of war, with lorries, with petrol, and with officers. Nehru rejected Pakistan's proposal for simultaneous withdrawal, arguing India could not equate state forces with raiders who have murdered large number of people. He reaffirmed India's commitment to allow Kashmiris to determine their future under international supervision. Nehru said, we have suggested that when the people are given the chance to decide their future, this should be done under the supervision of an impartial tribunal, such as the United Nations Organization. As we mark another anniversary of Jammu and Kashmir's accession to India, it is significant to note that Kashmir dispute, which Nehru addressed in 1947, continues to define India-Pakistan relations nearly 8 decades later. Thank you for joining us on Great Speeches. For more from The Print, become a subscriber at theprint.in/subscribe. I am Aamaan in Delhi.